Hello, and welcome to Virtual Sports League Week 4. At least I'm pretty sure it's Week 4. Today we've got a Division 2 match. The two teams are Minor League Gaming versus Drafting Disasters. Now, there was a long weekend last week, which caused a few scheduling issues, which also means, unfortunately, there might be a few teams where I don't get to cast. As much as I tried to fix that when they're up. Oh, it seems like one of the other teams haven't heard from the other team. I might just try and contact them. I can contact them. Ready? Ruby, yeah. Xanax Lava, yeah. Alrighty. So we're just going to start this match here anyway, and I will go ahead and try and chat to the other team and track them down. No. Okay, then we've got some picks going through. We've actually got the team. My only two other members, part of my Virtual Sports League guild, are actually playing in Team Drafting Disasters. So I'm not going to say I've got favourites. I'm not going to pick favourites, but I want Drafting Disasters to win. purely for selfish VSL reasons. But we are going to get the match started for now. Let me see if I can find racing. Oh. Players are connecting.
Radiant team ban.
The Radiant team is banning. And we are gaming. Now, you may hear it in my voice. You may hear this sort of cadence. And that is the cadence of a man that has almost got his open water diving license. Yeah, that is right. So I can almost legally dive up to 18 meters.
10 seconds.
Pretty sure it's 18. 18 seems like a lot. But I'm pretty sure it's 18, which is fucking insane. The most that I've gone down in these practice periods are 8 meters. But you can probably hear it. You can just hear the fact that I'm much cooler. I can dive. I've worn diving gear. And yeah, it's enough out of me, the diver. It's enough out of the diver. We've got Silencer, who's banned Classic. We've actually got an Earthshaker ban, which is awesome. I love an Earthshaker ban. He's just so good at the moment, man. Even if he has a shot, he's a good lane. He gets an early blink. He's extra deadly. He has a bad lane, gets a blink, still deadly. He's just such a good hero. The build that he does, the range, you can just sort of do so much with an Earthshaker at the moment in the current meta. Drafting Disasters, they actually won a match in week 1 using an Elder Titan, and this was an Elder Titan off lane, and there was a stage in the match, I think it was about 23 minutes, when Bobo Tango, who was the one that played the Elder Titan, he got his Aghanim Scepter, and then they didn't lose a fight from that point. So this is Minor League Gaming. This is Minor League Gamers taking full advantage of the bans here and paying attention.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hello. This is just me responding to a few of the other teams, just sorting it out. Apologies if I go a bit quiet and I'm no longer entertaining you with my selfish conversation about me being a diver. We'll get back to that later. We probably won't. Hello.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back. Radiant team banned. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Bang, bang, bang. Here we go.
Dire team pick.
We finally got some picks. I'll speak. Also, I could probably speak about the band still. There's a bit of time. So we've also got Vengeful Spirit Band, fantastic. Lifestealer. I personally find him an easy carry to play. I just think he's very good. You can build an Ags and you can just survive through a lot, especially with the free BKB. You're just able to really take advantage, and I honestly believe this, take advantage of a few different items. You can do a nice early blink. You can get that MKB. He doesn't really care. Obviously, he loves health. I also don't mind a little bit of a BKB on Lifestealer. You know, just like 14. Well, that's assuming it's at 9 seconds. You can get a nice 14-second BKB. I think that my math is wrong a little bit there, but you can get a very long BKB. And then by that time, his rage is probably off cooldown again. You can go again. Yeah, you can build him as a super survivable. I've once built him with a Radiance MKB Blank Octarine Core Ags, and I just couldn't be killed. There's been a game where I've swapped that MKB for a BKB, and I just continually hit them over and over and over again. They die slowly, but I also die very, very slowly. It's a fun build, really, really fun build, super survival. Other than that, we've got a Quap band. I'm not sure who plays Quap. Obviously, he's a deadly hero too. He has had a few nerfs in recent history. They're not great, humongous nerds, but they are certainly nerfs in general altogether. So we got some people in the chat. Welcome chat, motherfuckers. Let's go. Welcome.
10 seconds remaining.
MLG fans, it seems. MLG fans.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Face the light.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Mega it's already casting.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
And we got some picks. So I'm just sorting out a few of the other matches, a few messages coming from some fans. We fucking Beach really getting into it.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Bang bang, we're back, and we've almost got full team, so I can finally talk about these picks. We got a Pugner. I think he's a great hero, especially as a support, especially if you're playing properly. If you play him as a support, he can be really, really good. Also a hero that can build mana boots. Any support that builds mana boots just feels good. Always nice to have a little top up of mana. Undying, really, really solid hero, especially when you've got two other heroes who have stuns. Spirit Breaker obviously having two very, very reliable stuns. We've now got a third. Lots of strength heroes here. If somebody does want to play somebody does want to play like a Timbersaw. What other strength hero counters? But yeah, I think Timbersaw would be awesome this game. Especially against the Snap, you can just sort of get in there. It's not really fussed about Spirit Breaker as much. Obviously, Spirit Breaker's got that chase. But yeah, as I was saying, about Undying, if you've got a team with stuns, you feel much better. Snapfire's obviously got a bit of stun. Lockdown feels really good. Wraith King's got his own, so you know, there's your bases are already covered. You've got this awesome, cool team fighting hero who also lanes really well, and then you've got these bunch of stunners who are just going to sort of solve that little bit of an issue there. A ban on Puck. I think Puck maybe would have been pretty good.
Radiant team ban.
It's a Storm Spirit ban as well. They're banning heroes which I guess they don't have that much catch. So if we go back onto Minor League Gamers Draft, we're not looking at that much stun at all. We have 0 at the moment. Obviously, Dawnbreaker can eventually stun you, and his Ags, he can make it a very reliable sort of BKB piercing massive ult stun. But I think with a hero like Spirit Breaker, you can always just be monitored as a hero like Dawnbreaker. And if they play it right and they just go on this Dawnbreaker, don't let him be this Spectre ulting in, then I think it's going to feel really good. Ember Spirit is absolutely going to take so much advantage of the lack of lockdown. He also is very good against Pugna because he can escape from any of the sort of spells of damage. I think he's pretty good against Ursa early game. Ancient Apparition is honestly a pretty good pick. A lot of these healing heroes, but Wraith King dies twice. Spirit Breaker can get out of dodge. Snapfire is nowhere near the fight. Spirit Breaker is pretty hard to hit. Other than that, I get Undying pretty helpful, but Huskar would have been an interesting pick, actually. I like that. Ban from Drafting Disasters. And we get a Primal Beast. So we've got a frontliner, is what I'm looking at here. We have very much got a frontliner. Good bans from MLG, Kira, DT, ET, ES Quap. Yes, Tawis, Timpoli. You're clearly a follower of VSL. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Bang, bang. OD would have been an interesting pick. We just had Towers Temple. A bit like Tiny Temper. Towers Temple. He said OD would have been a good pick. I definitely agree with him there. That would have been a nice pick. We've actually been in this little screen for a little bit. I wonder what's going. I wonder if it's just sort of not showing us those beautiful transitioning screens. We are really, really chilling. Oh, wait. Nope. Here we go. Yeah. Dota 2 still in beta. Look at this. Look at this part. Bang. We've got some serious sets here because all the gamers that play in Virtual Sports League, they're pretty serious Dota 2 players. We got some sets, you know. I didn't see any default boys just then. Chuck that into casting mode. Zoom out to where Virtual Sports League is most comfortable just before those names disappear. Bang. We are back. And then we are ready to go. No smokes going through at the moment, but we are going to do the classic Virtual Sports League stick and wand count. So far, we've got... Oh, and it looks like Drafting Disasters are going to win based off of sticks. Because they've got 1 wand, 2 sticks compared to the 3 sticks. So, yeah. Other than that, we're seeing a lot of branches, which is absolutely classic. Vaughn, I love the branch build here. He's going to get his bottle nice and early. But Batanga on the Spirit Breaker, it seems like he might be the off lanes. Might be a core Spirit Breaker, which feels like a lot of fun. Slap. No Quelling Blade, maybe a support, or maybe a mid. I guess we'll wait and see where these lanes actually go, because it could be anywhere. Now we've got a 5v5 coming up on the hill of the Dire Jungle. They are currently fighting. Spirit Breaker is charging. It looks like AA is going to go down first. Thankfully, the Dawnbreaker was focusing down onto this tombstone, which they all should have done initially to make sure that this fight went a little bit better, as AA and Dawnbreaker did. But instead, a few of those heroes actually ran, especially at level 1. I think it's really, really low hit count. What is that? Attacks to destroy 5. There's 5 heroes, 1 each. That tomb is gone, and then they can continue fighting. Obviously, when you're hitting a tomb, you're not hitting the enemy heroes, but they definitely lost 2 there because they didn't focus on the tomb, or they at least didn't communicate that they wanted to get out. And yep, okay. So this is why he doesn't have this Quelling Blade. He wanted to save up for this bottle. I am not sure how this is going to go. I think it's going to be a fine lane for my man Primal Beast here. But Vaughn is their highest ranked player on the enemy team. So let's go ahead and look at these last hits up, and we'll look at these lanes. So going from the Dire, MLG safe lane is an Ursa. That's Minor League Gamers, that's an Ursa, and he has got a hard support Ancient Apparition, who's currently just chilling bottom, trying to get some damage onto there. He is up against a core Spirit Breaker on Bobotanga, and I cannot read that dialect, so I'm just going to say that is a position for Snapfire. Down in the bottom lane, this is for Radiant safe lane. We have got Xanax Lava chilling on a Wraith King, missing last hits of course, and then we have got Wahoo as a position 5 Undying. He is up against a core Dawnbreaker, and then he's got a position 4 Pugner. Mid lane, we're going to go back to mid, just have a look here for a little bit, and we are going to see a Dire team. Slap Don't Ban Brood. He is a Primal Beast, and then he is up against a Radiant side Ember Spirit, who is 9 and 7. Yeah, he's getting his last hits. And so yeah, that is how the lanes are going to go. I'm just going to keep on mid for a little bit, chill out, watch these mid laners duke it out while I keep my eyes on these health bars up the top and pay any attention to any of the damage coming through in case I need to try and find another kill. But so far, we're chilling. We got some bottle action coming on Vaughn. He's not too fussed about that damage. And the bottle has also come through on the Primal Beast. So it does seem like they're going to be chilling, having a really nice time here. What's that ping at? Yeah, we're doing fine with the connection. We're happy days. Now, these are all Australian players. I don't think we have anyone coming from internationally playing on this server, because it's absolutely ran on Australian server right now. Just ensure a nice ping for everyone involved. I would love to move this up in Southeast Asia. I think that they've such good, fun Dota. For now, the shite internet in Australia does not allow for such things, so maybe a Southeast Asia Virtual Sports League division soon. And we've got some beautiful fights coming through for the Lotus Pool in the top lane. We've also got more fights coming through. The Ursa is getting some hits. I think he might die here anyway, unless he can use his trees. I think he had three Fury Swipes there. He probably could have kept chasing, just made it easier. Now Cold Feet is available. Oh, he probably would have got that last hit. And they're going to keep diving. This Bobotanga is seeing blood, seeing red. AA should go the other direction. Finally got that stun out. So now the tower is raining down. Finally, Bobotanga looks like he's going to get punished. Sort of, yes, no, maybe. It does look like a no. He could get that off, he could get the slow, and he has done it. And now this looks like a kill for Ursa. He's going to love that kill. That's going to feel really good after his initial death that he had. It's going to feel really, really good. Last hits are what we expected. We have got Vaughn sitting on 22. Primal Beast is actually only 15 and 1. However, his counterpart offlaner is actually doing really well. That's interesting. No damage coming out from Trample if he ain't moving. And Vaughn just uses his Searing Chains. He doesn't have anything in the Flame Guard. He's not worried about magic damage, despite there being a lot coming through from Trample. He hits him with a nice little Searing Chains and gets 2 hits off. which is really well played, really focused, calm play. Now Ursa is feeling a little bit bad down here, but they finally... Ooh, ill cage misses that pull. Ursa is going to get those phase boots. That's going to feel good for him. Bottom lane, is there something going on that I'm missing? Okay. The ward's going to be nice. He's actually just got 2 points in blast, 1 point in ward. Oh no. Oh no. Nice little right click, I'm pretty sure that was coming out by a Pugner, getting that kill. He's got 1 charges, he's got mana, he is chilling, he is happy, and he's actually just going to start putting damage onto this tower. I actually think Wraith King is a hero who doesn't mind the tower going down. He wouldn't mind if the creeps were actually chilling here instead of up closer to those enemies. Ill Cage sitting low. Bobotanga has proved that he does not mind diving. With 2 braces and 1100, let's just go round up to 1200 health. He's feeling good. He's feeling good. Slap indeed. Now surely there's some level 6s coming out soon. Oh! Misses him with that scatter blast. Now this is maybe going to be a punishment. No, the cookie can get him out of cold feet range. So even though Ursa's going to happily just get some hits here, it's there are a lot of creeps chasing this man. Bobotanga, well played.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Primal Beast can absolutely make a play here. He's almost level 6, and we have got a level 6 Ember Spirit who didn't use a Spirit. He's used his regen runes. He's going to feel real good here. Gets 1 kill. Plenty of damage coming out. Iceman focusing onto this kill here. I think he's just admitting that he's probably going to die. He should have decrepified himself there. I guess the damage would have increased that, but he definitely wouldn't have got any of that damage coming through with the Slide of Chain. So yeah, definitely should have used his thing there. So MLG, Primal Beast, he's going to enjoy the fact that this Ember Spirit isn't in this lane to bother him, and then just get some nice little last hits. Now, as I said, Ember Spirit didn't leave a Remnant chilling mid lane, so he's not going to be there for a while. He went through top to try and make more happen, but it looks like more isn't going to happen. But it was a nice little fight that happened just back there. Ember Spirit getting himself, I think it was 2 kills, yeah? Let us see. Ember Spirit coming away with 2 kills there, yeah. I don't think he got one at the start. Nice salve used for Xanax. He's going to treat that like a Xanax and just absolutely enjoy eating that one. He did, however, not consider health more important than a last hit, so that's gone. But I guess with Mortal Strike, he's going to be happy days. Which one did he got? The Bone Guard, so he's going to get them skeletons coming. There's not much clear either, I guess. We got some clear. Oop, top lane. Ancient Apparition getting dove again. However, with 3 heroes up here, you can see how that kill actually happened without going off without a hitch. Especially with a hero like Ember Spirit, who did have a full bottle. Oh no, who's he going for? Okay, he's finally picked a hero, and he is going to get at least 1 kill. Nice rotation. I appreciate what he was trying to do, going for this Spirit Breaker, who is the core. Ember Spirit is going to find himself a D-Day. Is he just going to go top lane again? That's his ward. Yep, that's his ward. Ursa having a bit of a rough time here. He's actually, I say a bit of a rough time, but if I pull out this net worth, he's having a real rough time. But where is his counterpart? Yeah, he's 4k behind his counterpart, and I didn't think Wraith King was having a particularly good lane, but we look at the last hits here. We've got Ursa bottom of the courts, and for a man that wants a Battle Fury, it is feeling a little bit bad. What have we got? We got Radiance coming out for this Wraith King. He's just gonna chill out. Happy days. Vault shows up again with a double damage. He does get the Decrepify off, and this is going to be a little bit of damage, which is going to get mitigated. Oh, I thought it was a really clever use of his ultimate. And if only Iceman went in a little bit here, tried to fight these boys so that he could just maybe bait something out. But this he's definitely been seen. This is daylight right now, and those creeps definitely would have spotted him. He could be chilling mid farming. That's really a shame that he TP'd in there and didn't get anything. He would have loved something there. He would have loved something, man. There we go, Xanax. What are you going to do, man? Are you going to hit a creep? And he hits a creep. You think, is he going to hit a creep? And then he does, and it's incredible each time. Not quite level 6. Actually got another one, Immortal Strike. Maybe he's trying to sustain himself in this lane, but after this creep, he is now level 6. Is he going to hold the point? No. He's going to just select level 6 straight off the bat. Missed another kill top lane, or mid lane. There was actually a rotation coming out from the Spirit Breaker, helping to secure a kill on a Primal Beast. Ursa probably doesn't mind this too much, but it is a Spirit Breaker. He'll be in the top lane in no time. Whereas AA is going to chill mid for a bit, get some XP. I think this is a clever idea. He doesn't have to leave, especially with his Chilling Touch. Getting a level 2 in Chilling Touch, however, I'm not a fan. Big fan of, obviously, Ice Vortex helps you farm, but also supplies vision. And obviously Cold Feet is something that this team desperately needs, a bit of control. Otherwise Ember's just going to continue running this game without anything to fear. Sitting at 1300 gold of the next hero in line. Now I'm sure Ember Spirit actually just died. I didn't see that happen because there was so much action going on in the bottom lane. Mortimer's Kisses comes through, but no kills. So far, the team of MLG hasn't been able to dodge out that ultimate. But I wonder what happened with the Ember Spirit. Who actually killed him there? Slap, guys, solo kill and a mega kill streak. What item did he get? Because he just got himself 600 gold. So he's got Phase Boots now, and he's really closing in on this Blink Dagger. He has got 1500 health, and he's going to get himself out, well, at least a little bit of space. And he's just going to walk away. These Phase Boots obviously helping out so much. And with a bottle, he'll regen himself up in no time. You'll see at the top there that his stats are going up. Maybe a TP should be coming through, but I guess an Ancient Apparition chilling with only 824 health. It's a very easy kill for a Spirit Breaker with a Snapfire sitting behind. Nice little long-range Scatter Blast. This isn't still enough damage. Matter Boots coming through. There's going to be happy days. And it seems like Ursa's just going to retreat himself to the jungle, which, you know, I think is a good move. I don't think he's too fussed if this tower dies. He would love if the creeps could be over here or over here. Use your spells. Use them all. Like, where's the Decrepit Fire? Where is the rest of it? Nice kill on the Undying. Now we do have a Snapfire coming through, but it's not all that scary for a Pugna who is running away from... go in! Your mid laner is coming, guys! Bait some stuff! We're going to get one kill on this Wraith King, and the mid laner on the Primal Beast is going to continue trampling through the crowd. Finds himself an Undying who's quickly alive again. A beautiful ultimate coming through, and lucky the stun comes through, but this Pugna, he's actually keeping his team alive. And who is Ember Spirit going to go on now? There's a lot of choice heroes, and the Snap Kiss has actually come out now. Really, really nice kill onto this Ursa. Meanwhile, the Ursa actually goes down. When I said I meant Dawnbreaker, Ursa ends up going down. Pugna causing a lot of issues in this team fight with his ward and his healing. The Wraith King did go down twice, so that's incredible news for them. Oh no, he didn't continue the charge. He would have been able to get the kill onto this Ember Spirit, but the Pugna coming through with another kill. 3 for him. Can he get range? No. Well, this Pugna saved that fight completely. Let's see this XP swing going towards this Pugna. Yep, indeed. 2200 XP coming to that Pugna, who also supplied 3500 damage, which is more than the Kisses supplied, more than the enemy mid laner. Really, really nice. That's 1k gold, so it looks like he's going to be really close to a Aether Lens, or is he just being a real team player? Oh, what's on this career? He's being a real team player and going straight for this Glimmer Cape. What a legend. Now that's what you call a support. Definitely would have went an Aether Lens, just because I think Aether Lens is just, you want that mana regen. Cast range is incredible in Pugna for the drain, Decrepit Fire ranges. Gets himself a tower bot. Spirit Breaker finds himself another kill as well. What's he on? He's 6-1. He's 6-1. He's a big kill. And then there's more kills
Radiant's
going
top tower
on.
is under
And that was
attack.
what happened there? That was Ursa actually finding himself a really nice deep kill. Doesn't have his ultimate, so this Spirit Breaker is going to find himself a nice bash, get himself a kill. Happy days. He's now got charge coming up soon. No. Pugna actually TP's top trying to help, but he's too little too late. Mid lane, Vaughn has got his Flame Guard, happily tanking a bit of tower hits with his phase boots, a little bit of armor. Vaughn having a really nice game here. However, it is still only a 1k. It's actually a gold, even the gold lead is even. It is this Wraith King really struggling. I guess that last fight really punished him. He's still trying to look for this Radiance when he's obviously getting the Sacred Relic first, but he's still 400 gold off of that. It's not too much, not too little, but like Bone Guard, why isn't he using these skellies more often? He got Mortal Strike! No wonder the man doesn't have his Radiance yet or that Sacred Relic. He's actually tried to get Mortal Strike. Look, he's going to do a lot of damage, bang, but... Oh, that feels really, really bad. You do not want to be a Dawnbreaker using your ultimate to die like that. 112 seconds. And waiting and counting. Oof, indeed. Right. Oof, indeed. Now, I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine recently, so I see your name, Raymond Ali, and I cannot help but think of the beloved Raymond Holt. Captain Raymond Holt, of course. And that bottom tower goes down. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Thank you, ominous voice of Dota 2.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire's bottom tower is now under attack. Which is a strange thing to say. Oh, maybe it was talking about the 2-2. Oh, a really nice cookie coming through there to interrupt this charge coming out on this Onslaught escape. Yeah, I call it an Onslaught escape, but it really isn't an Onslaught escape, is it?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Heck and iron.
Now, something I haven't done in a while is actually check items, so we can do that now, even though it looks like there's some fun going on. But the two safe laners on both teams are the heroes that are struggling the most. Now, obviously, Radiance is a little bit more expensive than a Battle Fury, but Ursa is sitting higher. Ursa is sitting really much higher. Oh no, he's sitting just under that Wraith King now, so really is a shared situation now. They're going on this Pugna. Very good choice of killing him. Apparently 112 seconds has already gone past because Dawnbreaker ultimate's in. He used his Q ability, what's that called? Starbreaker, knowing that Spirit Breaker was, oh sorry. What's his name? Flame Boy? Ember Spirit, not Earth Spirit. Ember Spirit gets himself away, but that ends up being a 2-for-1. Only the Pugna, position 4, goes down for Minor League Gaming. But they managed to get themselves 2 kills on an Undying and a Snapfire. Undying maybe got killed twice as well because oh, it's 480 seconds. Yeah.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dawnbreaker's going to have his he's going to have his big heavy soon. Maybe a bit too soon. He could have waited. He clearly was going to walk up no matter what. He could have waited for that to happen. Now they are really deep, and even though he's got a big one charge, I do not see how he's going to get out here. And then he shows me by getting out very easily. The kisses are coming through, but a nice little blast coming through as well to get themselves this Spirit Breaker. Really nice kill. It's a 1-for-2 at the moment, and now it's a 1-for-3. So that fight definitely went towards the team of Drafting Disasters. Beautiful little XP swing there, and Nether Strike was used, and so was Ice Blast. Classic Dota 2 beta, only counting ultimate abilities. And that was, yeah, it was a nice little Nether Strike, but yeah, we've got some nice little 3k experience swing going towards the team of Drafting Disasters with a nice 1800 gold swing going towards that team as well. Dawnbreaker and Primal Beast and Ancient Apparition all dying on the team of on the team of Minor League Gaming, whereas Drafting Disasters only losing one hero in the Spirit Breaker. The hero that they didn't lose is, of course, the man with the Radiance now. When did he get that one there? When did that show up? Not sure. Let's just have a look at the fight. Apparently, Dawnbreaker's been 112 seconds again. He ults in. Pugna draining on a hero, keeping himself alive. Can he get the glimmer off? Yes, he does. And there is no detection. Yes, there is. And this Ice Ancient Apparition is taking a lot of damage. However, he managed to get his drain off again on the Pugna. Nice Starbreaker coming through onto 2. Wraith King has lost his first life. And now the Primal Beast is trying to get off the spell so that he can put some damage before he goes down. But it just does not work. Ursa maybe should have got out of dodge there, but he ends up staying. Interesting little play here. Can he get a spell off? No. Bobotanga only on 140 health, but that's all you need to make sure you don't die. Ends up being a 5-for-1. They get the Ember Spirit early in this fight, but that doesn't stop it from being a 1-for-5. Really well played by my Drafting Disasters. 4k gold lead now for Drafting Disasters. 4,800 XP swing towards them with a 2,500 gold swing. Feeling really good. Kills 27-17. Great cookie. Flame boy. If you hear the sound of standing desk going into sitting desk mode, that's because that's what's happening. Now what have we got? We've got so this is a very difficult Spirit Breaker to kill. He's already pumping out a lot of damage in these fights. They don't seem to be lacking, especially with this Ember Spirit, Kisses, Spirit Breaker just getting in his magic damage. But he also has what's going on here. This Wraith King is very, very deep. Are they able to find a little bit of help here? And he's getting charged. His Ursa's getting charged. He needs help. There's also... Yep, he's just going to get this. Oh, no. Yep, he's got it. Blink, blink. Oh, no. He did not have his finger on the blink there. Or the trigger, we could say. Oop, let's have a look at those items. It seems like we've actually got some pretty key things coming up. Undying dies. Didn't know where. The tower now goes down. 21 minutes, feeling good. Drafting Disasters finding themselves a tower bottom. The bottom's here too. And now this Primal Beast is getting charged. Spirit Breaker keeps him here, so he's not going anywhere. Now with an Atos and some chains, 2 roots, ensuring that this Primal Beast is rooted to the ground. Much like a tree would be. They do have a glyph. They should have potentially used it on that last tower, but now it is a mid tier 2. Definitely want to be using that one now. Like maybe they're waiting for this next creep wave, wanting to, you know, lose a nice 50% of damage. Ice Blast does sort of delay a little bit. They finally used this tier 2. And how is my boy going? How's my boy going? This Ursa has found himself a Blink Dagger and a Battle Fury. And of course, these are slow timings. Because in front of the gold lead, we've got Wraith King on 1100. Underneath that is his offlaner with 1100 gold as well. 1100. And that is the mid laner with the Ember Spirit, or Flame Boy, as we like to call him in Virtual Sports League, at 10,000. Fourth on the net worth ladder, and on top for the team of MLG is our Dawnbreaker. Under that is the position 1 Ursa with Primal Beast not far behind. As for the supports, it's a bit of a wig-wag situation where they're swapping. But currently, yes, the team who is 9k gold ahead, their supports are now on top convincingly. After that, Tormentor, who's now been claimed. Who actually got the shard there? Wahoo. Oh, a fantastic shard to get. A free little tombstone. A free save. Especially against the hero like an Ursa. Or a Primal Beast. You can just chuck it on your friend who's getting altered. It feels really, really good. So farming nice. Nice and deep black. Nice and deep black. And we got a Catman in the chat. Catman goes by many names, but for now, he goes by husband. Bang, bang, bang. Ursa's still trying to find these items. They haven't bled too many kills recently. These last 2 minutes. Spells should be all up. Yeah, the spells are all up. But it looks like we're going to find a bit of action-packed action here. They've put that sentry ward down, which is nice. Really good combo coming out immediately from the team. Ember Spirit is now dead. Flame Boy is absolutely out of here. Primal Beast using a really nice charge, trying to put the damage down onto the Kisses hero of Snapfire. But in the meantime, the Wraith King now dies for the second time. The Tombstone is getting attacked by the enemy heroes in the back line. That Tombstone is now down. No heroes have died for the team of NLG just yet. Spirit Breaker was not in the fight, and you could definitely tell that his presence was not felt. And it's been too little too late by the time he shows up, because his entire team is now dead. That is a 4 for none going for the team of MLG. Now this is what we're talking about when we say a gold swing. 3k gold swing coming back to the team of Minor League Gaming. A 6200 XP gold swing, XP swing as well, with a nice 10k damage being dealt. Who dealt the most? Primal Beast with 3400. Pugner still doing a lot of damage in these fights at 3200. Has he got himself an Aether Lens? Yes, he does. And he's getting himself a Lincoln's, which is absolutely the thing that they need right now. He not only can he keep himself alive, this means that he can keep his team alive with these glimmers and his heals. Or he can, of course, chuck the Lincolns onto anyone he needs. Look at this Pugner. He's just absolutely killing it now, just draining away this life. Ursa getting a nice little free kill on the Spirit Breaker, which feels very, very good. I'm not sure what happened there. He tried to go on a Primal Beast is what happened there. He said, I can kill the man with 2400 gold health. But that just wasn't the case. Maybe he just didn't see Pugner yet. Anyway, they're chasing for more currently. There is a haste rune going to show up. So even though Cold Feet's range is incredibly large at the moment, is there a talent? What's going on there?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Interesting.
Radiant's top tower
Exposure.
is under attack.
He didn't get the one. I wonder if AA, does AA still have that talent where you can actually get rid of the strength? Reduces enemy strength. Goodness gracious, definitely should have went for that one. This game, obviously the Cold Feet ones are good, but like four strength arrows, ugh, that would have felt incredible. That really would have felt incredible. Damn, I was also, like, I even said Timbersaw at the draft, thinking about what else is good against strength heroes. Obviously, Phoenix is not bad. He does percentage health with Beam. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe just something that they didn't think of. Maybe just really highly values the what's something they're called? Exposure. Really values the exposure. Now we do have a really nice offlane build coming through from Iceman, cold as ever, with a beautiful Aghanim Scepter, solving a lot of those stun issues, and especially with an Ancient Apparition, it is a really nice combo. We saw it here. We saw it win a fight completely. Obviously there was a Spirit Breaker not in the fight, but they took advantage of that. And then he's also just got himself a pipe. So 2 really nice defensive items. The team can now just survive a little bit more. Wonder what he's going to go for next. Let's pull up those items. Let's see what everyone else has got. Because we've now got some BKBs. We've now got Slap on the Primal Beast, coming with a BKB. Ursa has also got a BKB. Cage, no defensive items, just a bit of catch. It's hard to say that's the wrong call when it might be the right one. And maybe he should have went for both a Yule Scepter, which is a defensive and offensive. It's very, very good against the Spirit Breaker. Just use it on him no matter what. It's also... Oh, okay, he's got the Ursa on his team. And who is Spirit Breaker charging? All the way back there. And Tombstone goes down. Start hitting it. Why are you ignoring that? I guess you could just blink away from the Tombstone, but that's not really something that's possible when you're just leaving your friends to die. However, now the backline is getting heavily charged. The Ember Spirit is taking a lot of damage, but they've run away from their supports. This Pugner with these saves and this damage. This Ancient Apparition with a nice Ice Blast without having to panic use it. Just... A Tombstone getting placed on the high ground in front of you, not hitting it. It's obviously a little bit of a panic situation. Bobo Tanga cancelling his charge there, wanting to make sure he doesn't feed anything that he doesn't need to. I think it was a nice decision there. Lots of damage coming out from the Wraith King. This is now a very much a position 1 Wraith King. He's sitting on a lot of damage. And the fight didn't end up being too bad. They only lost their supports. So it ends up being a 2 for none for drafting disasters, losing none. And we can look at those items again. We've got 6 pairs of phase boots in this match. They are all phase boots heroes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Interesting. Other than that, I mean, Sacrificial is obviously incredible for a Ember Spirit. Glimmer Cape on the Undying, who's now building an Aghanim Scepter. That is crazy. I don't think an Aghanim Scepter does anything. Obviously, it's a good spell. Maybe something for a core. Yeah, it does a bit of damage, but he should have 4 staff or something. And now that is a really nice kill. Ember Spirit is now dead already. This no defensive item on the Ancient Apparition is really showing now because he is dead. The Yule Scepter coming through on the Spirit Breaker to make sure that he can get himself a no drain on this Pugna. Pugna trying to find another drain soon. The Death Ward, Healing Ward doing so much, and he's not dead yet. He now manages to kill the Wraith King. And it does look like for the second time Snapfire's kisses do come through. So it ends up being a 2 for 2. The Primal Beast is sort of getting a lot of hits from this Bobo Tanga. But yeah, now that your hero is here, who is your save, no problem at all. That ends up being a 3 for 4. This Undying did die, but thanks to his talent, he came back alive immediately and TP mid. So that ends up being a 3 for 4. Really nice fight going towards Minor League Gaming. Really even match that we got here as well. So all 12 viewers are getting an absolute cracker of a game, and now Primal Beast manages to find himself a really nice Undying mid lane. Now they do seem like they're diving a little bit deep. Can the blast hit? Just out of range. Gets himself out of dodge. Probably didn't need to just yet, but I understand why. Especially with a Dawnbreaker 5 seconds away from Solar Guardian and an Ember Spirit showing up. But yeah. There's life for both of these teams. Obviously, I don't need Dota Plus to tell me that it's essentially a 50-50 game. Literally, it's 52 to 48 at the moment, with some really crazy swings going up and down here.
Radiant are scanning.
But very much a even game. Chuck on these items again. The Undying Ags has been finished. Cool. Ags is never really a bad item. And I know that you're against an Ancient Apparition, but I would have loved a Guardian Greaves here. Honestly, a 4 staff would be incredible as well. 4 staff would be incredible. Yule Scepter is very good against Ursa. Maybe even just a pipe. Do they have a pipe? They do not have a pipe. A pipe is the item that he should have got. A little bit cheaper, health regen, very helpful for the team. Just because you have a Glimmer Cape doesn't mean you can't get a pipe. It's often a giant misconception with heroes, and just because you're a support doesn't mean you can't get a pipe. I often play with a friend called Stefan, who is literally the best man in the world. But I have to tell him what to buy all the time, and it's often a support item because left to him, he's getting Ags, first item. Soul Booster first. No boots. No wards. He's getting Ags. So Wahoo and Stefan, you very much agree. Wraith King. Feeling really good. Haven't really mentioned his items much, but he's just hitting so hard, so fast. BKB as well. He's not wanting to F around. He's just going to happily find himself a BKB, make these fights much easier for himself. Obviously, Solar Guardian hurts a lot anyway, just because that stuns through BKB. But he's got a blink. He can find himself a Pugna quite quickly. He might even build a Nullifier. No, okay, he believes he's got enough attack speed to warrant a Basher, which is probably something I can agree with. The smoke has come through from the team of... Are they just going to find themselves? They're going to see this? Yes. Cool. Alright. Drafting Disasters find themselves another Tormentor, and this is now Xanax Lover. Not really... Like, obviously, it feels very good if you are a safe lane hero and you get your shard for free. But this isn't really something that you need too much. Obviously, the 50% bonus damage when in Wraith form does feel really nice. You know, it is a carry item. Still, you know, giving damage does make it a little bit better, not just causes reincarnation to have no mana cost. But, you know, he's not against the Lion, he's not against the Diffuser played hero. He wasn't too worried about that. Meantime, Minor League Gaming. Despite being Minor League, they're making a very major league trade here. Making a nice little trade for the Roshan. Oh. Boom, blinks up. He says, don't be bird, don't be bird. Don't be bird. Sejin Yasha. The one... I guess it's fine. Yeah. That's fine. It just does a lot. He likes everything that it gives him. And, you know, status resistance does not come cheap anymore. And it's only 15%. Ugh. Not sure he remembers, but there was a stage where when they first brought in... I can't remember what they changed about status resistance. I think they changed it so it could stack multiplicatively, so not like non-diminishingly, which meant if an item had 10% status resistance and then another item had 10, it would be a flat 20 status resistance. And you could build a Satanic, I think had 25, and Sejin Yasha had 25, so you could get 50% status resistance for about, you know, 6,000 gold. I used to build that on a Weaver and I just don't remember dying. It was so much fun. Obviously Halberd, before it got nerfed to hell, used to have status resistance as well. I used to buy it on every single hero. Oh, never mind status resistance. We've got some heroes who are in trouble. Glimmercake comes out for this Pugna, and now the Dawnbreaker ultimate's in, making these kisses look like not much. Ill Cage has got himself a Ghost Scepter instead of a Glimmercake, which is definitely a mistake because the kisses were still putting a lot of damage to him. He finally goes down on the Ancient Apparitions, but they have killed the Spirit Breaker, which is a very nice kill. And I do think that the Wraith King has gone down once. Let me just check this. Yes. So if that manages to get that kill in the background, then that's going to feel really good. Pugna is absolutely causing a mess. This mid laner, there's two heroes on him and they cannot deal with him. Too much heals coming through. Ember Spirit dealing plenty of damage in these fights. It seems like Wraith King managed to get away, so it ends up being a 2-for-1. 3 if we count the first life of Wraith King, but
Dire's bottom tower
if they don't fight again, it doesn't really count. However, the Undying thought he would just hang around for a little bit. Are they trying to hit this tier 2? No, there was a hero there for them to hit, so that's fine. They get the mid tower. The old 37-minute tier 1 mid. Feels good, feels good. Let's have a look at this fight recap because it was a long fight, and the Ursa is absolutely a position 1 now as well. 7k damage for the Ursa, finding himself probably a few kills. We can check on that. Not sure how much he was on before, but he's now on 8, getting himself a lot of XP as well. In the meantime, it looks like we have got a hero in danger. That was an Ember Spirit, and this Ancient Apparition has got himself a shard, which means that his Ice Blast is now stunning if it hits anyone in that circle, which is probably what he got probably what happened when he just had this Atos and no other really items. Now he's getting Glepnia, and I can see why he wants a wider and he wants a wider blast no matter what, but no pipe, no worries. With a Pugna, no worries. Keep shipping. Yep. He ended up getting a Lotus Orb, not the Lincolns. I really do feel like that's a mistake. It's not like a Shadow Shaman, Lion, Vengeful Spirit game. Obviously it's good against a Spirit Breaker who gets a kill on Ancient Apparition. This fire is going insane. The Pugna is keeping this primal beast alive. He was definitely on something lower than 300, but they finally get him down with the Spirit Breaker coming in with the charge. Ursa has finally used his ultimate, and he ends up dying, and he's dead while he's recovering, while he's respawning thanks to the Aegis. He actually doesn't get any of the heals coming out from Solar Guardian, and now the enemy team managed to chase and find him and kill him. Now that is a 3 for 0. I guess Ancient Apparition didn't die in that fight. He was died at base, but it's a 3 for 0. 4 if you count the fact Ursa died twice. So yeah, 4 for 0. Real big shame after that one fight that they had. They just did not group, I guess, quite enough. Not counting Ancient Apparition, I guess, yeah, they're not sure how they won that fight so much. The blast does not come through. He's trying to save his friend. He managed to get the Decrepify off, and he's alive. Now, if Pugna... I don't mind the Holy Locker. I can understand why he did that. And now he's still keeping us... Like, look how much healing. He's just such a menace. Glimmer himself. And he's glimmered himself. Are they actually going to... Oh, they brought him down. I'm not sure how they saw him. Maybe he A-clicked. Probably didn't mean to, but he revealed himself now. 4 staff should be the next thing that comes out. He's getting himself a BKB instead. And now this Ancient Apparition with 0 defensive items has gone down yet again. Maybe he's trying to find the Sacrificial Lamb bonus point for the league. In the meantime, the Wraith King charges towards the tier 4s, hitting down onto this. Oh no! Primal Beast is going in, and he doesn't have a team with him to supply any damage. But now the team shows up. Ursa's got a blink and TP's into the fight real soon. And now he is. However, there's a bunch of damage coming through, but he can finally find a hero to hit. Uses his ultimate and gets a bunch of clicks off, but the bash comes through. What a horrible timing for the bash. He was able to focus on one. He may have got the kill, but instead it seems like he's going to go down, and the Wraith King finally loses his first life. Primal Beast does not have his does not have his BKB. He's probably going to go down now to all of the control that they've got. And he definitely does. This is looking like it's going to be the GG moment for the team of Drafting Disasters. The Apparition Blast goes through, and they say, hey, there's no Ursa, there's no Primal Beast, why don't we just end this game? And they continue to pound down onto these towers. The tier 4 for the Dire are now going down. Damage is getting done. Players are hitting. Pugna is there. He's just too nervous. He doesn't want to get any closer. BKB used on the... BKB used. Ancient Apparition is still alive. He gets used by the Spirit Breaker, and finally Wraith King is able to hit. And that was a BKB on the Wraith King, sorry. Tier 4 for Dire has now gone down. The second tier 4 has now gone down. Defense of the Ancients is looking like a tough ask right now, because there is 5 heroes hitting on the Dire's Ancient. This looks like game 1 is going to go to Drafting Disasters. Balancing all things, what did you learn? Asks Vaughn. GG, well played, says the players. Really well played. Fun, close match. Feels good. Fun, close match indeed. Anyone watching? We're probably going to take a nice little 5-minute break. I'll scroll through some of those statistics, but we'll let the players go get a drink of water or something like that. I'm just going to create that lobby again. So that is up and ready. Great game. Five-minute break or get right into it. Let's ask. Counting. That's a game 1. That is a game 1. Happy days. It doesn't look like there's any bonus points here, but just let's have a look at these. Let's have a look at these statistics. Really good game by Bobo Tanga. 15, 6, and 17. He was a menace. He was an absolute menace all game. Not really much issues with the net worth to speak about. Obviously, it looks like it was incredible for the team of Drafting Disasters, but it always does when you win. A little bit of disparity, but there really isn't that. It's not that bad. 20k on the off lane, 18 for the safe. Yeah, so these numbers are even if that one's not. Wraith King definitely took off there. The Basher actually came through, like very, very handy. It does just seem like there was a lack of damage. Despite Ursa getting some really nice fights, they did just struggle. Maybe some target priority issues. I'm not too sure. Here are those stats there for anyone wanting. I'm going to continue sliding across now to the next section. 3, 2, 1. And we're sliding across. Bang. How many... Did we get any stacks? 0 stacks on any team. Here's just those kill stats. Here we go. Here's the stacks 4. We actually found 4 stacks in the Ancient Apparition, who I think is the best stacking hero in the game. Maybe Wind Ranger. If you can line up those, or what's his name? Ink Boy. My name is Ink Boy. What's it? Grimstrike, of course, my man. He's also a very good stacking hero, especially with the new talent. Take a look at these graphs. Nothing incredibly obvious. Like there's no major item issues that happened. There's no crazy ags, timings, witch doctors situations but it was just for the most part a very even game, just sitting all within this 10k. If any time there's a game which sits in between these 10k disparity either side, it's a very close game. The only time that stopped was 2 minutes before the game ended, and that's classic. That's just what happens when you win. Not even. The only time that happened was 1 minute between the game finishing. Really, really nice end. I like that they went straight for the end there. 1 set of barracks. There is a bonus point in Virtual Sports League where if you kill only 1 set of barracks, but because they actually got both. So if they left maybe the range racks there, they would actually get a bonus point there. Or maybe I actually haven't announced that one there. Sweet Dazzler, not giving up on the boys. Absolutely. Two-game series. Game 2, let's go, says Nicola Robinson, who is not #1 fan. Interesting. You're losing your touch, Nicola. Anyway, here is the major stats. Slide some net worth in. I like building damage, but I guess, yeah, Wraith King does it all. Yeah, it does seem like we're going to have a game 2 soon. Let me check for these bonus points. How many deaths are we looking at? No close game. Or is it? No, 42. Could have got themselves a bonus point if they didn't kill another hero. No, that would have only been 10. If the kills are within 8, close game bonus point, each team would get a bonus point, but no, that hasn't happened. Other than that, doesn't seem like any of the bonus points apply. Now that was Ray Sneezy from the different team joining the wrong joining. He joined the wrong lobby. There's obviously another match going on, and yep, okay, seems like that match is starting real soon. Bang, bang. When teams are ready, we'll start. What is the delay that I have on Dota TV? Public. 2-minute delay. 10 seconds. Yeah, I can't see those teams. I'm gonna have to leave that one there at 10 seconds. No series. Spectators enabled. How to play Primal when you cannot move. Reaver looking to suck some more. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to beat Bonnie Blue's record. Now, I don't know how appropriate that is, so I'm just going to...
remaining. 5
Restart the
seconds
stream.
back.
Sorry to everyone that was watching. The stream is going to be coming back real soon. Just restarting that to change the delay. A little bit less now. Does open it up for cheating, I guess a little bit. So I'll be monitoring that.
10 seconds.
But it didn't look like there were any crazy ward dewarding or any situations of the like. What was I saying? There were a few players who weren't correctly selecting.
Radiant team banned.
They weren't correctly selecting the league when they were making their lobbies. So not all of the data is correct, but in Dota Buff, I do have league statistics, which is so much fun to look at. It just really is great to be able to actually look at that of my own league. It feels really good. But where was the statistic coming out from? Where was that statistic that I saw?
Dire team pick.
Drafts, teammates, matches, series scores. Picks and bans, drafts, picks and bans. That's a bit of fun. Let's have a look at the picks and bans.
10 seconds remaining.
The only heroes who have not been played. There has been a Monkey King. There has been an Evoker. No, there's plenty of heroes who haven't been played. Anyway, we've got the exact same bans coming out on Minor League Gamers in almost, yes, the exact same order as well. Elder Titan, Earthshaker, Vengeful Spirit, and Lifestealer brand. Venomancer. The Venom is a Venom. A Venomancer. Good to see. Big fan of Venomancer. I haven't played him in a while since his major changes, but always big fan. Big fan of the hero. So much fun. Undying pick again. I'm sure that Wahoo is going to go for his Undying again. Pugna has been banned for drafting disasters, though.
10 seconds
which is just classic. It means they're really respecting Reaver, which I think is definitely fair. He was their MVP for sure last match, causing so many issues. Then they went for that silencer ban. They also banned this Brood so that our boy Slap cannot have Brood, I guess. And then we got that Grimstroke. Grimstroke's been banned, and a Slaughter. Queen of Pain has yet again been banned. They must know something. There's just something I don't know that they do. So they got a bit of bans, man. They got some bans. Most contested.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, for anyone that does want to look at these statistics, they are absolutely recorded at this link here.
Radiant team pick.
Just put that link in the chat now. Now, Sweet Dazzler coming through with some real nice words. So I'm gonna Google this word here. In excellent order. Yeah, no, I've got a bit of delay to keep things in excellent order for sure. But I do like to be able to respond. It feels more natural responding to people when things are happening, and that's really why I'm doing it. For finals, I actually turned the delay off completely, so it's only a stream rendering delay situation. So that's sort of like that 10 seconds there anyway. So it's more like it's probably about 80-second delay currently hitting now. But yeah, just a little bit over a minute, which I think is nice. Previously, I had a 5-minute delay, so that there was no ward cheating. But I've grown to trust a lot of the teams and the players. I don't think they're really motivated to cheat, especially like there's no money in the line or anything. So maybe in the future we'll look at sort of monitoring cheaters a little bit more. But no, we're okay for now. In the meantime, we have got an Abaddon and a Bristleback. So last time drafting disasters had an undying first pick. Their second and third pick both had a stun with a total of 3. 2 of those being extremely reliable. Whereas this time there is 0. There's 3 heroes, 0 stuns. 3 heroes, 0 lockdown. What is nice is that minor league games are sort of following suit. Abaddon Venomancer does not like an Abaddon until he gets a shard. Obviously, there's that punishing shard Venomancer. Really, really nice shard. Really, really cool. I think it suits the hero a lot. Thematically as well. But I think Visage is also quite nice against an Abba, just with some the Visages. Drow is actually quite nice against an Abaddon. But, you know, he can find a blank. And here we go. We've got an Axe now. We have an Axe, so I think Axe is incredible against the Bristleback. So is Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is pretty good. Venomancer is good against the Bristleback. Bristleback's good against Visage. Give or take, I don't know. But yeah, I think Axe is great against Bristleback. So we're good to go. We're good to go here. Drafting disasters. If Earthshaker was available, I would suggest picking Earthshaker.
Radiant team back.
Oh, it's gonna have the chat. Look at that, that's a bit of fun. See what the players are saying too. Look at this. Look at the friggin' the immersion. You don't get that at TI. I'm not gonna Shadow Shaman. Sweet as. Okay, so we've now got 2 sets of lockdown and 1 being an incredible lockdown.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
With that beautiful shackle, the puppet master himself. However, Shadow Shaman does not like Vengeful Spirit. His facet almost becomes completely useless with someone like a Venomancer supplying damage to those little chickens that spread themselves out. I think Drow is pretty good against Shadow Shaman at really long range, wide silence. You know, like Abaddon's gonna find it hard to get onto this Drow. She loves building a pike. She's also got that silence. But I guess, you know, Shadow Shaman's got a blink. Puck ban. Drafting disasters must play a bit of a puck. I've seen Vaughn play puck a few times. I've even played on the same team as him. His puck's not that good. So maybe he's had a bit of practice since then. It has been maybe, what, 3-4 weeks? Who else? I've played with Boba Tenga. I've played with Wahoo. I've played with Iceman, Little Cage. I've played with Anarchist. I've been playing with the players in my league. I'm just not playing in my league. Shadow Shaman. Alright.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining.
Radiant team pick.
Storm Spirit again banned. What is going on here? I don't get it.
Dire team pick.
What's it with?
Pangolier. I love this pick. This is a really good pick. Yeah, sick. Good to see the swashbuckler himself. Is it danger? Is it this way? Love it.
10 seconds remaining.
I am gonna speak on Pangolier a lot because if you look looky here. Oh no, keyboard doesn't work. Okay. Keyboard does work. Keyboard does work. Heroes ring. What is happening? I don't know how to use Dota anymore. Interesting. While I'm in the thing, it doesn't let me do it. Oh well. Agility heroes. Pangolier. Where is he? It's been a while since I've picked him without randoming him. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Is he? Oh, he is too. Yeah, look at that. Level 25. What's going on? I'll be playing the boy. And who do we go for? Meepo. Meepo? Meepo. Not great against Pangolier, I must say. He's gone for double jump and Yes, you should definitely get double jump against the Meepo, and I might even consider the shield crash talent with a Meepo. I would... Obviously the attack damage swashbuckle is good because you want to be able to kill those Meepos, but I would really consider that plus 90 shield crash per hero. You get so much. You get 290 shield. This is just a shield for any damage barrier per hero you hit. You can get over like it's like 1500. Okay, let's do some maths. Let's do some maths. Ever heard of it? Maths. 290 times 5 is assuming you get every Meepo. There's 1400 here. There's 1400 barrier. And because you got the double jump, it's a little bit more. So let's just say it's a 2000. I shouldn't give it 6. Yeah, I should. Let's just say it's a 2000 damage barrier. Let's go 1600 damage barrier, assuming he only hits Meepo. All four of them. And then if he gets anyone else, he's looking at 1700 damage barrier for so long. I think it hangs around forever as well.
Prepare for battle.
Barrett, 10 seconds. This it hangs around forever. Vaughn, and it's a mid Pangolier as well, so he's gonna be finding these items real soon, and he's gonna be putting pressure on this Meepo. On this mid, but it's interesting because this Don't Ban Brood, you know, he likes these broods, these heroes with a few other things to press. He's a man of button slap. He slaps those buttons. He really slaps those buttons. Sweet Dazzle, I have not played with slap. Not had the pleasure. Should I say that? Is he fun to play with? Oh. What are we doing? Oh, look at this. Drafting disasters have clearly got this one in the bag. And as I said last game, I said they did because they had the 1 count higher. And look at this. There's a 4 against 1 here. They're smashing them on the 1 count. Look like it's going to be a 2-0 based on the stick count. 1 count. This smoke is looking deadly and he's already got the shackles. I like it. Then yes. Venom's Gale. Yes. Ooh, a little bit far out there. No, we got those. We got those times. Battle's gonna begin. Smoke is gonna break. There's no slow or anything. It doesn't seem like anybody gonna die unless. No, seems like we're all good. That ward has been spotted out. It wasn't. That ward was not spotted out because he was smoked. He didn't even get the the Roan, which is a bit of a shame. Bang, little high fives coming out. But let's speak on these lanes for those of you not looking at the screen, cooking dinner, maybe driving and should be looking at the road. The lanes are for minor league gamer who are playing Dire. Top lane is a safe lane Drow with a hard support Venom Mentor who should be using his Venom's Gale right now, and they should be hitting this hero. Use your spells. He's level 1. He only gets worse. And by he, I mean a Bristleback in position 3 for the Dire. And then it's position 4, Shadow Shaman supporting him. Mid lane, for minor league gaming on the Dire, we have got a Meepo, and he is against Vaughn on the Pangolier.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Haven't got a first blood yet. Apologies if I miss it. I've been doing very well this season. Don't plan on missing it again. In the bottom lane for the Dire, we have got a position 1 Abaddon. Okay, that's a lot of fun. And that is a hard support, Undying. Axe may feel pretty bad in this lane, but he ended up getting Tombstone just in case. And he's going to actually pop that now, nice and far away. But they're just going to turn and start hitting it because they have nothing else to do. However, Axe is taking a lot of damage. Are they going to get it? Yeah, they are. But look, they actually lost a bunch of health. If the Abaddon didn't run. Oh, sorry, the Abaddon is up against an Axe, position 3, and a position 4 Visage, which I'm eager to see. Maybe some tings coming out, you know, some auras, some stuns for sure. My keyboard is dead set not working. How's that fair? Oh my goodness. It's not working in Dota 2. That is hilarious. I'm actually going to disconnect. I'm going to rejoin. Rejoin so that I have a keyboard. And I am back. What? Get me back. Get me back, Dota. Stop it, you beta. Here we go. We are back. Reason. Copy that. Oh, more Meepo. That would have been good.
This is a real frickin' embarrassment. This is a real frickin' embarrassment.
Well done. Good win. Good win. Game 1.
Whoa! I've always wanted to be a giant space crab.
Terribly sorry, my behavior score is too low to reply, so please enjoy this voice line.
I hate life.
2 Dota players in a lane. They might kiss.
Some really good uses of voice. Voice.
You are too noisy to live.
The maggots clean.
Bow to your lord.
You are too noisy to live.
Bow to your lord.
so
Just seems like Anarchist is actually just. I have a VSL. The L stands for large, and the S stands for delicate. Very, very delicate, large ego, and he offended me. So they're disqualified. And it doesn't matter what they do. They win or lose. Minor league gamers are out of the comp. They're out of the comp. So I'm sorry, any of the MOG fans in the chat. No one. Justin. So now we are. Now that I've got a keyboard, loading in now. Sick. Yeah. I love them so much. Sorry, viewers, we are going to be back real soon. This is a big fat pause. Big fat pause. The toaster ready. Seems like our boy Visage has got to he's got to turn his settings down or something. Thankfully this happened because I've got the last hit deniers up now. I just got to remember to keep watching this top lane because I think this is where it's going to happen. This is where it's going to go down.
Oh, for crying out loud! This is a real freaking embarrassment.
Bang, and we have got our RC ready. Just like that, we have now got the game back in action. Now the shackle was not seen because obviously Dota 2 is still in beta, but now we've turned around with a really nice Venomous Gale. And imagine this at the start of the game before he had any of these cool sprays. Would have been able to do all that damage with no issues in return. But alas, pressure at the start of the lane is for fools that don't know how to control it. So, yeah, if it was up to me, the lane would be all the way down here if I was the Drow. Because I am not skilled. Where did the Meepo go? He went bottom. The Meepo's been rotating out here. The old level 2-3 rotation from Meepo is good to see. Vaughn mid lane loves that though. He absolutely loves that the Meepo is not around. He can now see this play being told, and he's got level 2. He probably could have used the shield crash to get up there first. It would have felt really nice, but no, Meepo's going to send his boy back to the lane. Look at this play. It's really, really good to see someone so comfortable with this, with these old, like many heroes controlling many things.
I think not.
Okay, the Venom Scale does come through, and Drow is going to continue to try and hit this Shadow Shaman, but Foul Play is going to pop soon, so he's going to live, because it also does a strong dispel. And he ends up using, because he's definitely scared of this Bobo Tanga, who has showed that he wants to dive. First blood in the match, and that went to, who was that? Our boy Shadow Shaman ends up going Visage, lag. Got some lag in this bitch. I think he should go to his network settings. Interesting.
Бей, бей, просто уничтожь! Бей, бей, просто уничтожь!
This is a real freaking embarrassment.
I'm not running. Come to my mess.
His hands a bit. Alright, no, we're back. Is he just happy? Lag or no lag? Rain or no rain? We're back in Dota business. Look how pretty it is down here. Look at this green grass compared to the ugly grey nature that is the diet. How are our last hits going? So we've got again Vaughn leading on the last hits. He's happily chilling there, and then Iceman on the off lane. He played a really nice game last as well on the Dawnbreaker. Plenty of really good decisions considering that they were sort of playing from behind. But it was our man Reaver on the Pugna that was actually doing a lot for his team on Minor League games. Iceman, he's going to happily farm this wave. Looks like he's going for a classic. It's a bit of a cool situation on the axe, which makes sense. It's very difficult to... can he get a spin? Yes, he can. Lots of nice damage there. Okay, and they should start hitting this... Oh, Yav actually goes down. They should really start hitting this tomb. But instead, they want to hit this hero. Manages to get 2 kills, and then manages to get themselves a tomb. A double kill coming for the bottom lane for Minor League Gaming. Absolutely perfect. Fantastic. Perfect is relative, but very, very much a great result for them. Any items that any crazy stuff? No, a couple Wraith Bands. Lots of boots though. The boys on the Minor League games are certainly running a little bit faster. Missed that one there. That was an axe kill. It seems like he didn't go back to the kill properly and get that regen. But in the meantime, Meepo finding himself a nice little rotation here, but he's only level 5. The Pangolier is level 6. So after the Meepo gets himself a nice kill, the roll comes through from Vaughn, finding himself 1. Now with the Shadow Shaman coming out of the Ether Shock, Vaughn managed to get himself another kill, which feels really nice. After that, a little bit of a mess up there, a little bit of an incorrect bounce, but happy days. Vaughn finding himself 2 kills there. Really, really nice for him. Let's just get the net worth up really nice and early. We can pull back last hits in a second. I'll switch between them a little bit. But here we go. Axes. Yep. If he hit the creep there a little bit sooner, he would have got the spin earlier, but he ended up getting it now. And this is a tombstone that's going to go down happily. Nice deny coming out from Xanax Lover. Really nice use of the Aquatic Shield as well. Shadow Shaman TP's bottom and managed to get a really nice Shackles to get some return damage. But the Iceman, he's going to happily salve himself up. That is going to feel nice though, the Healing Lotus. Is he going to pull this Null Talisman out of his bag? Oh, Gale definitely would have been able to hit there. Cool, misses. Drow top lane by himself now. Let's keep watching this bottom lane. A lot more heroes, a lot more action coming in down here.
I feel you all in silence.
Yep, the Venomancer is going to just walk his way back top. Frost arrows, put some frost on him now. Now we're slow. Now the boys are real slow. Axe is also going to come along with a battle hunger. So this man is running very, very slow with a move speed of only 100. Face the other direction. Axe kept himself. He ran to the front trying to get the damage on Bristleback so it wouldn't go to his front, but it was he should have just made the other way. Got him to face towards his team. Obviously it's a level 1 call, so not too long. Very nice kill there. Good rotations coming out from the boys. Axe goes through portal and TPs himself bottom. Very nice. Where is he going? I'm not sure. Wahoo. Coming to check if he can find himself some bit of a regen. Sorry, XP rune. Not gonna happen. Don't slap. Don't ban the Brood. Feeling really good. Pangolier with a double damage can probably, if he had spells, I'm sure he'd go. Nice play here. Just sort of walks towards the hero, making him use something. Feels good. Oh, regen rune is going to feel really good on the Pangolier as well. It really is a hero. You sort of have to build arcane boots these days. You almost got to get away with it previously. You could get a treads and hit a little bit quicker and things, but he does use a bit too much these days. Venomancer is sitting here with the Plague Ward level 3, farming up the Ancients. Like, why not? Why is he running? This is a Shadow Shaman. Oh, goodness gracious. This Drow is in a lot of trouble if he doesn't get any TPs, and with a support, hard support, who is nowhere to be seen and unfortunately misses. He maybe would have lived there if MLG was able to hit that Gale. He would have been able to find that gap, but unfortunate. That's a bit unlucky because he dealt so much damage in return to these heroes. It's not showing up properly, but oh well. Vaughn chilling mid with this Pangolier. The MLG not doing too bad. 1k gold lead, nothing too crazy. Big denial just there. Pings have come out, and the Abba has actually just used his ultimate, so he's feeling much less safe. However, Xanax Lover, he does seem to like these strength cores who build Radiance. So maybe this is why they're banning that Life Stealer, because he just enjoys picking at Xanax Lover on these drafting disasters. Great little DK there. He's sitting on 16 plus strength. Top lane, there's damage, there's things going on. There's been a roll coming out. There's been a Shadow Shaman dropping a ward. And now Vaughn's going to roll his way. Yep. And the Meepers are now split up. So it's going to be a little bit less harder to kill. But even now, he's sitting on a 219 damage barrier, trying to get himself out. He actually goes in, which I think is probably a correct-ish call, because there was too much. Did look like there was too much damage. Vaughn sharing a nice little bottle charge with his off laner. Maybe it was a right call there to turn and try and get the kill, because he was going to die anyway. I'm not sure, but ultimately a really nice play. I do like seeing this Meepo. He looks comfortable on it. Even if they are behind, he looks comfortable. Visage pausing again. Game server Diffuse Blade and a Blink. To do what? To kill who? Blinking on Shadow Shaman maybe. Chicken Fingers his way out. Blink on Abba I think is nice, but Abba's difficult to kill. Undying needs mana to do anything. Probably a good option. But in the meantime, it's just a matter of trying to kill one while the rest are alive. Seems very tough. Obviously, they've got this Drow to apply damage. They've got Visage. I'm not sure what he's doing a lot of. I think this Noxious player is going to feel good. The Spirit Vessel is going to feel real good. Nice. In the meantime, the team of Drafting Disasters are going to find their way to a top tower, and it doesn't look like the minor league gamers are going to come and contest this. They're happy to give this up. Happy days. Yep. No issues. Who is going well for them? Axe. Axe is having a really good lane. I say really good, but he's on the top of the net worth for MOG, but he's still behind. It's maybe trying to get a bit too tricky with this. You know, maybe if Visage was a warlock.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Abaddon using his ultimate. Yeah, 0 points in the miscoil. Just base attack speed. Interesting. Does that get... Oh, applied attack speed. Yep. Ooh, what happened there? Visage died to... Maybe a Pangolier mid. Missed that one there. Yep, Pangolier mid. Didn't even use roll. It looks like it was a diffusal blade situation. Obviously an incredible item on Pangolier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower looks like it's getting pressured. This is a Shadow Shaman running at this tower. He has got Mass Serpent Wards if he wants to use it, but they're just going to hit for now. Maybe hoping to bait something out. Visage Familiars helping out with this Tombstone a lot. And now I think that this Undying is in trouble. A bit too soon on the stuns there, but yep, he's going to drop the ultimate. Noxious Blade comes through for this Undying. It's a punch of damage, definitely. But is it going to be enough? Unfortunately, misses the dunk there. The Meepo's now showed up. Does he have the Diffusal Blade yet? No, he doesn't. I do think that there's a Pangolier going to show up soon. Yep, and he's definitely got roll. Axe is still alive. They're going to get this roll off. The Meepo is running towards a cliff. He does turn. Nice. He's trying to dodge. He's doing well. Yes, he's doing very well. Pangolier has stuffed up a little bit here, but he's got his spells up very soon. The beautiful nets come through and cause issues, but he has got a haste rune, which is just heartbreaking for these enemy heroes here, because they probably would have been able to kill this Pangolier, who's causing so many of these issues. However, the haste rune is now gone. The Familiars are chasing. If he can get a stun, no. Up on the hill, can the Familiars get a hit? No. The bottle charge is keeping him alive in the meantime. The Visage is going to go down for the Bristleback, who continued to chase. Did anyone else die in the meantime? No. The Axe has been alive this whole time. Drow has been farming this whole time, but that long, very drawn-out fight ended up being what I think... Because Undying would have just appeared. Oh, he didn't have a TP to TP in. Yeah, but he would have come back to life immediately. I think that was a 4 for 2. And by 4, I mean there were 4 deaths on the side of Minor League Gaming. Let me see. Fight recap. I need to get the mod which lets me scroll up on the fight recap. And we'll definitely look at doing that soon. If last hits are important to you, here are the last hits. And I'm just going to go back to the net worth now. Happy days. Piglets. God. Oh, Axe goes down to this Abaddon. And we're going to just get a roll coming out from Vaughn. The Meepo sees the roll, turns around. Noxious Plague does work on Pangolier even when he's in the roll, which I think is a good solution. And he has got the good Veno talent, the one which spreads. And look at it. It's spreading again. He's doing plenty of damage, causing a lot of issues to these, these aphotic shields. Look how much slow these heroes are. It's still going. Noxious Plague did so much there. Drow is maybe needed, but he's gone for this Falcon Blade instead of just sort of maybe clarying himself. He's still just chilling. He should be down here. There's dying, and then there's your team dying at AT2. Axe very close to a Blink Dagger. Have they actually killed this Pangolier yet? 6-0. No, they haven't. He's having a very good game. It's just a very good pick. Really is. He's got a Blink Dagger. Right, he plays with a Blink Dagger. He's a get in there kind of man. He really is. Oh no. The Venom's Gale missing on this Pangolier again. Rough stuff. Meepo in the meantime trying to farm when there is a beautiful tower here. The reason why these 3 heroes are able to just stay here and hit on this T2 is because there is no pressure anywhere else. Meepo going into the jungle, finding his way. He really doesn't want to die. He wants to play safe. He's scared of this Pangolier, I think, which it's probably fair. But ultimately, yeah, Drow, she can see these heroes. She saw them not long ago. Now it's okay for her to start going back up here and farming. There was a large period of time where she could see 3 heroes, and she should have felt much safer just trying to get those waves out. Understand, Shadow Shaman's always a little bit scary because he'll just keep you there for days, but then the team maybe can have a little bit of space. Now, all of these opinions are coming from only like a Legend 4 at the moment. Average about Legend 3. And I am very much a feeder as well, so... You know, you're hearing me talk, just know it's from the man. This is a feeder. As a man that does not like his own life. Happily dies, axe blinked and called. Blink reveal for the creep wave. Happy days, get yourself some farm, boy. They are scanning. And I bet that was a drought. Really nice scan to just spot a little bit of threat. Yep. And some purple arrows come out. Absolutely drought, given of these ones. Shot is used. Pangolier is creeping. How's Abaddon doing on our Radiance? Yes, he's got that. Not sure when he got it. You might have seen it. What's happening here? Venomancer dies. Pops a shield rune. Oh, that feels really good. Shield runes are so good. Pangolier feeling really nice. Is an Octarine Core coming? One minute 47 seconds left. On the timer. After that period, the enemy team can unpause. Riveting stuff. I just don't understand why it's so far, but oh, he's ready. He's not wasting any time. And the enemy team appears to be ready as well. Happy days.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, rock and roll. It is an Octarine Core that he's going for. He's just looks like he's just going for as many rolls as he can. I really think Ags is Ags shard before any of these Octarine Core situation greedy nonsense items, but I guess he's just not feeling threatened, so he's just feeling comfortable to get. And like, nothing wrong, because I do like the health that comes out from an Octarine Core, but like the health, there's also health on Ags, and it just does so much more. Especially for a Pangolier, especially against a Meepo. I really think he could be unkillable. As with the Ags, you get that 2-second cooldown on the roll. You get that that 2-second bounce call. See, causes shield crash. But oh well. What's the words that they use here? Every 90 degree.
What need have I for invisit? Oh, it's quite nice actually.
Pangolier with Invis rune by the sounds of it, yes, because we all heard that. And we've got Wahoo with his classic. He's got his Ags coming up. He really is a Stefan. He's a man of an Aghanim Scepter. Let's look at what this does. Increases Strength Steal. Strength Steal is 8. Very nice, very nice. Doubles Strength Steal. Feels good. But like,
Radiant's middle tower
you don't really need it, man. You're not countering and doing anything. You're not hitting. I don't know. It's going alright. What does the Axe do? Mega Beeper. Can Axe get a call? He doesn't have blink. Oh no. Oh no, what's stopping his blink? Axe, my dear, what happened? That fight definitely could have been won, but they really needed to keep the Meeple alive here. Drow making a nice commitment here. He should TP. I don't know where he's going all sorts of directions. He should have TP'd. That's just poorly played by minor league gamers there. Is all that happened. I think they definitely could have potentially killed this Pangolier before he was able to get rolled off just by using the blink call to get the shackles off of him and just keep him stun locked for a little bit to attack and get rid of his mana. I guess he has arcane, but maybe he would have died. I just really unfortunate. I don't know what was causing this Axe blink to be interrupted. It was potentially Cool Spray coming out from the Bristleback. Maybe the Radiance. Oh, maybe the Radiance, Aphotic Shield. Very unlucky for the man here. What's he looking? Because he's still going for the Blade Mail as well. They are still quite far behind. Like, this is a 10k net worth lead now for the team of Drafting Disasters. What does Meepo have? What is he giving? He's looking for... what's that item called? He is looking for... Vladimir's Offering. That's probably what he's looking for.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I guess we'll see that soon from him. I say soon, but like it's probably going to take a while. Axe should probably be building a BKB now. And I also think that, yeah, he's just going to get his 4 staff. Yash is fine. This, how much is the Falcon Blade? 1k gold. I imagine already having your 4 staff. Cole comes out. He's already used his familiars. He's a little bit unfamiliar with the familiars. However, they have been able to get roll out of this Pangolier. Axe does have blink soon. They could have got these TPs, but no, he's just going to blink his way out. He's fine. He's safe. He's dandy. They do lose an Undying in the meantime. Drow managed to... Oops, sorry. Venomancer managed to find himself a kill. Axe call used. Stuns. Maybe counter and shoot. Counter synergy coming out there. The Axe is feeling a lot of pressure. The nice little gust coming through, silencing the boys, and they are probably going to get this Bristleback. Yeah, the tower. Can he get him? No. Bristleback walks away, happy and clear. Shadi Shaman definitely going down, and the Xanax Lover wanting to get out of there because, as you know, he's already used his ultimate as well. Meepo smokes up. They've got these boots of bearings. They are charging down. Sorry, not boots of bearings. They got this drum charging down, looking for more. I think this is a good play, but they've spread out and they've stopped looking. They don't really have any catch without Axe being there, and the Meepo became unkeen, so also didn't help. Vladimir's Offering is now done. Looks like he's looking for... Is Boots of Bearing the combination of the two? No, it's just the drums tranquil upgrade. Expensive recipe, a $1,700 recipe. Goodness gracious. He seems to think it's good enough. I personally think a 4 staff against these heroes here. There are 3 heroes that are trying to get onto your Drow Ranger. He needs help. Aura's, of course, incredible for a Meepo, who is level 15. You know, he's a Meepo. I say he's keeping up, but I guess he's trying. But yeah, he's not quite. Now, I know it's because Meepo's a hard hero, but I've seen professionals play this, and these 3, I guess there's just not much farm available for him. His team is taking a lot of it, which is, I guess, okay, but maybe an issue with this Plague Ward build of this minor league gaming. Maybe not the best synergy with a Meepo on your team. Xanax Lover really starting to find his farm here. Pangolier obviously having an incredible game, still hasn't died yet, so obviously that's 7-0, giving him that gold lead, 1,500. It is the Abaddon second for his Radiant team on Drafting Disasters, 1,400. Bristleback, 1,200. Meepo is on top for his team of Minor League Gaming with 10k. Drow not close behind with another 10k. Axe with 8k. And then there's all the cores. Supports on Drafting Disasters are actually below both supports of the Minor League Gamers. So there's a little bit more even, I guess, advantage there. Just these two items spread there. But a hero that's already incredibly difficult to kill now has an Aegis of the Immortal. Axe. Pushes back, booting himself. Plate mail. Looks like he's getting himself a Lotus. Get rid of the silences and things. Their vision is now gone. They should be feeling a little much more scared. This is what it looks like on their side of the map. Nope, wrong one. That's what it looks like. They're feeling scared. The only thing that they can see is a Abaddon who's now just pinged out the ward. So really threatening stuff coming out here from the team of Drafting Disasters. Who's KDA? It's Q is KDA. Cool. I guess I see that enough anyway. Let's have a look at them items. What's going on with these items?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Aghanim Scepter on the Meepo. He's had that for a while. Octarine Core. Now he's got a Basher. He doesn't look like he's getting Axe. Maybe he doesn't know how good it is. Wahoo. He's with an Axe as well. Axe has got a Blade Mail. I'm not sure what he's building now. Vanguard. Just trying to stay alive for a little bit longer. Fair enough. Axe getting threatened. And Meepo is going to go for it. They've just said that this is a kill worth it. Pangolier has got himself caught. This is a double damage Pangolier. He's no longer in the fight. The Meepo is able to do a bunch of damage now without this hero absolutely destroying him. But no, the Meepo is now getting shackled and killed. Or he's dug. He dug his way to victory, but no, he's still going to go down. Abaddon blinks in, feeling very confident. The Venomancer has used all his spells, and the Drow just does not have enough farm to be able to put enough damage out. He's not hitting that fast, and there's a lot of threatening things. Visage is dead as well. This is what I was talking about. Where's your Force Staffs? Where's your Glimmer Capes? Abaddon finally goes down. They finally find a kill on a hero, despite how poorly this Pangolier, not poorly played, unlucky I guess. They still weren't able to get that much. Abaddon blinks in. Drow does have a pike and he's able to use it. The Gale, Venomous Gale coming through into the Pangolier, and that gets dispelled very quickly by his Abaddon. Axe comes through with a very big blink, but there isn't any follow-up because they just weren't ready. There's a huge difference between a 3-man call with a Drow hitting at the same time and a 3-man call where they lose the same amount of health, but nobody dies. And now Axe is no longer in this fight. Are they able to slow him? Are they able to get him? It does look like he's dying, but not quite. Yes, the Abaddon actually goes down. There's a very big kill. It's a monster kill, and it does go to this Drow Ranger, finding himself 1,800 gold, literally. Crystallis all of a sudden appears on this Drow. Definitely should find his, especially for just the nice little dispel against this Pangolier. But maybe just a BKB is something that he wants. Keep the Yasha for the speed. But the Manta Star would be nice. What else? I would be looking at a Butterfly, I think. Doesn't do much against Pangolier because it's True Strike, but it just feels nice having that extra attack speed. Abaddon does not want to build an MKB, so I do think Butterfly is maybe the play here. She's going to go for an Axe. I like it. Aghanim Scepter. We'll just hover over that for a little bit so you can read what that does, and we'll get some items up in case that's what you care about more. But for the Frost Arrows now, apply Hypothermia stack to the enemies, increasing damage from Frost Arrows and reducing their regeneration per stack. If an enemy dies with Hypothermia stacks, they burst and deal damage per stack and slow in an area around it. So obviously the stack duration is higher, but who remembers when this was the Shard? The movement slow was slower and the regen was a little bit less, I believe, per stack. And less stacks, but yeah. The Shard was incredible. Visage, I'm absolutely unconvinced. Especially if you're not delaying these drops on the familiars. You should be getting that perfect at least, because it's not terribly difficult. Axe finding himself a call. Still hasn't found himself a dunk, it doesn't look like. No. And without a BKB, he is in a bit of trouble. The Baden blinks in onto this Drow. Very, very fun time. But the Pangolier is now going to get his roll on. Doesn't have Axe, but he's managing to hit 4 heroes. If we just go ahead and look at this shield, he's sitting there with a 1400 shield. He did get the talent that I suggested, so very, very difficult to kill this man. Extremely tanky. Yep, finds himself a nice little dig. Visage puts himself a little bit of damage, but for the most part, this Shackles are going to come through. Controlling up this Meepo, who's the last hero that is alive on MLG. Goodness gracious me. Call it, they say, which I think is more than fair. Don't get the Trump would say GG thing here, and I do love a little bit of competitive shit talk, so nothing wrong with that, but it is looking dire for the Dire team, who are now going to be up against Mega Creeps. Yes, yeah, the Mega Creeps are coming. The Axe is looks like he's going to just go in again by himself. He has just been blinked on by this Abaddon. I love the blink on the Abaddon, I really do. Drow Ranger trying to hit, trying to do some damage, but the Shadow Shaman also has a blink now. Silence comes through on the Pangolier. He has got his damage barrier though. No damage barrier. There's just nobody there to allow her to safely get these hits. Mega Creep's comeback has happened. Oh no, the Meepo. He's not here. He's feeling the despair. Bash comes through, getting the kill. Vaughn, is he gonna go down for the first time this game? No. Drow still trying to get the damage out onto him, but the Bristleback sitting inside of the base manages to deal so much damage, killing almost everyone on the team. Cinema says Xanax Lover, and now the Death Lord, sorry, the Chicken Massive Lord has been dropped. This tower is in a lot of trouble. Dropping the VSL flags, looks great. And the Abba is coming in. What did he have? Just that. Visage pausing. I agree. Good game. So that is game. That is a 2-for-1 series. Drafting Disasters coming away with a 3-point victory there. It doesn't look like there's any bonus points that they're coming out with here. I think I should create a bonus point for a 0 deaths hero playing really well. You know, maybe assists, minimum situation, thingo. But yeah, that is game 2 of a 2-game series between Drafting Disasters and Minor League Gamers. Drafting Disasters won both, so they're going to walk away with 3 points, with Minor League Gamers walking away with 0 from this series. Thank you to everyone watching. 40 viewers at one stage, which is quite impressive. Concurrent viewers 8, so thank you to the concurrent viewers for just sticking around and watching. A few people chatting there, happy days. The second game was obviously a little bit one-sided. We see these graphs. Yep, just slowly increase their lead until these fights here. Just a lot of issues, a lot of difficulty for the team of Minor League Gaming. But that's been VSL Week 4 Div 2 Drafting Disasters versus Minor League Gamers. Thank you for watching. I'm now going to mute my microphone and just continue scrolling through the scoreboard so you can see those stats. Thank you again, and I will see you next week.